What are your thoughts on the IMYC as a teacher?
Well, this is my first year of teaching officially because I don't teach year 7 and 8 and I only teach year 9. So it's really interesting for me because I think I'm now teaching students who have benefited from the last 2 years of IMYC. For example, in English at the moment they're doing individual group work, and I really do think the students are more independent and more confident in going off and organising themselves than they would have been if they hadn't had IMYC. That's my sort of immediate impression about how it affects them within the classroom. They really have that sense of initiative that maybe some students don't have. What I do really like about it though is the links between the different curriculum areas, and I do think the students see those links more and more and more. So for example, at the moment we've been doing development in year 9, and you can see we've been studying William Blake's London, and we come back again and again to the big question. But I think instead of it just being a pointless question, each time we ask it, they do say something different. And I think it's because they're used to reflecting that way, not just in English, but in other subject areas. And then I think at the end of each unit, where you see their exit points, it's really fascinating to see the work that they have done by themselves. And you can see that some of them have taken knowledge from one subject, some of them will have taken maybe something we've looked at in English. And I think it's really interesting that they can select what's interesting and what's important to them. So you just have to walk past our exit point display and there are just so many different interpretations. And I think that's what I like about it. It's encouraging children to take initiative, encouraging them to be creative. Obviously it works better with some than others, but that's a learning curve, isn't it? And I think some of them have really got it, and if they haven't, then at least hopefully they've got a good basis that when they go on to their further studies, they have been encouraged to work independently. And at least they've got to experience and see their subjects in light of other subjects, which I think is really important, because not everyone loves English, not everyone loves science, but I think our kids are really starting to love learning and the creativity that they can put into that.